How's it, guys? Today is Easter. These are my Easter eggs that I got today. I'm just doing some washing, I'm not sure if you can hear it in the background. And then I'm off to my dad because today is Easter. So, happy Easter. I believe we're doing a roast duck. That's gonna be real nice. Popping into the F.A.Q bar because my dad told me that he's made some fresh bread. And the one thing that goes really well with my dad's fresh home-baked bread is smoked salmon. And they've got pretty cheap smoked salmon offcuts at the spa. Here we go. Smoked salmon offcuts. What's the net weight of this? I don't know. So smoked salmon, that amount of smoked salmon for 25 Rand, which is like £1.60, £1.70. It's a really decent price. It is smoked salmon offcuts, so that's why it's slightly cheaper, but that's still a really good price for it anyway. And I feel like it's appropriate for Easter because we normally have it around Christmas as well, but I know on Easter the Catholics don't eat meat, or leading up to Easter. I'm not exactly sure how it goes because I'm not very Catholic, but because of the Polish heritage, there are still some traditions like that flowing through my veins. But you know what I was thinking the other day? I am not very religious, right? So I wouldn't technically call myself a Christian. So I don't know why I'm celebrating things like Easter and Christmas, because I don't celebrate Eid, and I don't celebrate Diwali, and I don't celebrate Passover or any of those other religious traditions. So why am I celebrating Easter and Christmas? Is it because of society? Is it society, man? Oh man, society. Just an interesting thought. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, Bambino.
This is the fresh bread I was telling you guys about. Oh, still hot. It smells amazing. We've got, I see some brie here. Dad's gonna make some herring. We've got other herring as well.
Matthias
herring, Dutch. And then for main course, we've got a duck. Half each, eh? Just cut it down the middle.
You know what they say in Poland?
Tell me, what do they say?
Duck is too much for two, but too little for three.
Here we have an egg. What do we do with the egg, Dad?
We share it. It's like having a płatek at Vigilia.
Okay, so if you watched my Christmas vlogs, the egg at Easter, which is probably where chocolate eggs come from, something to do with this similar vibe, is this is like the opłatek, which was that little piece of wafer, that very thin wafer that often has a picture on it. I can cut to that now, actually. So this is called the opłatek. It's a thin wafer that everybody takes a piece of, takes a big chunk of.
Before the feast, you always share an egg, hard-boiled egg, and wish each other a happy Easter. And after that, you just start eating and don't stop until Monday evening. That's how it's done in Poland.
That is how it's done in Poland, isn't it?
Yeah.
What is this little book?
Oh, that's called.
I'll say it here. It's called Wystropolskiej Staropolski Kuchni.
Jesus.
Here we have 3 apples. Cord. This symbolizes the 3 crosses. Where
Nonsense.
So, plenty of salt from a good height.
Nah, that much.
To make the skin nice and crispy and salty at the same time. And then the apples, in they go, bish, bosh.
I will need a toothpick.
Toothpick. There you go.
2.
2 toothpicks.
Thank you.
And that's 2 toothpicks. And then on top we have hand crushed marjoram. Organic. This is from our garden, hey?
Yes.
Yeah. Smell that. This looks like, what are we having there? Wyborova.
Oh yes.
Ah, how's my pronunciation of that?
Not good.
Not good? So how do you say it then?
Wyborova.
Wyborova.
Not Wyborova. Wyborova.
Wyborova. So to wrap up, we've got brined herring, just chopped with onions and in oil. Then we've got this marinated herring, which is actually produced in Poland. Then we've got the smoked salmon. We've got Mięsiwo.
Mięsiwo.
Oh my god, there's no N in there.
Mięsiwo.
Mięsiwo. And then we've got some ham and tomatoes and the eggs, which we'll share just because it's part of the tradition. Also, we'll be having a shot of vodka Because?
With herring.
With the herring, because?
If you don't have a shot of vodka with the herring will think it was eaten by the pig.
And also, as Jarek used to say, fish likes to swim.
Yes.
The duck has been going for how long now?
About an hour and a bit.
It's looking good. You leave it in for 2 hours, yes?
Yeah. When the apples are done, the duck is done.
Ah. A secret tip there, eh?
Uh-huh.
And what do we have here?
Linguini.
Making some cookie batter.
Linguini.
Linguini. So this is how you get the nice, long, flat, thin noodles.
Long flat you get when you talk.
Yeah, when you do that, exactly, exactly. The duck is done. And this is why it's called hedge trimmer duck. Eh? So is that my half or your half?
Whichever you want.
Oi, ducks. Not looking so good right now, are you? Finished lunch. I am now gonna pop down on this old here Egyptian themed couch. As you can see, got some papyrus and all sorts of things next to me. Just gonna have a little nap. I'm gonna fall asleep reading the Sunday Times Lifestyle magazine. Normally got some good stuff in here. It's a good classic Sunday tradition in the Mishak household. The duck is done. From this angle, I mean, if you turn it upside down, kind of looks like it could be a little dog. She roasted a fat pug.